Every time someone asks me, Jack, how many sets of an exercise should I do? And I say two, and they look at me like, only two? I say, yes, two. If you can't get what you need to out of two exercises, you aren't training hard enough. And they still come back with, well, what about three? I think I'm going to do three. And still, the point still stands that if you aren't able to get what you need to out of two sets, you likely aren't pushing that exercise not only hard enough, but you didn't prepare yourself to get the most out of that movement. Two sets, and when I tell people two sets, it's kind of scary to hear they're afraid of leaving gains on the table. But two sets is scary because it forces you to work. It forces you to prepare for that working set. It forces you to have the proper warm-ups. It forces you to be intentional with your movements, to push that set as far as you can. And that's just not something most people want. They say they want that work in the gym, but they don't really want that work in the gym. And so then they add the extra set or two just because it makes them feel like they're doing what they need to do. And if you aren't training hard, you do need more sets of an exercise. But I will always stand by the fact that instead of doing three exercises for four sets or four exercises, three sets for 12 sets, doing something like 6 set exercises for 2 sets, it's going to be far superior for growth, more angles, more loading patterns. Everything else is hit, but you have to train hard. You have to set yourself up for effective sets.